bored. I might be bored. What is it about summertime? You start slowing down, and then before you know it, it's slowed down so much that you're sitting around going, what the heck? Is this all we're going to do all summer long? Well, it's about this time when that happens. You're really done with school, and it's really calmed down, and you've been to the pool a bunch of times, and you've kind of started going through your list, and now you're like, now what? Well, there's two things I want to tell you, little mama. And today on Mornings with Mona, we're going to talk about it. Welcome to the Moms Like Us podcast, where moms just like you learn strategies, systems, and skills through expert interviews and real-life insight designed to take your marriage, mothering, and home to the expert level. Hi, I'm Mona Corwin, your mom mentor and host, author, international speaker, and the founder of the Moms Like Us Academy. I've been coaching moms for over 25 years, and I have some really good news for you. Motherhood isn't a natural talent. It's a skill, and you can learn it. You can crush it at motherhood instead of motherhood crushing you. So let's get to today's show. Okay, so things have slowed down, and now it's like, what do we do now? Well, the first thing I want to tell you is number one, this is perfectly normal. It happens to everybody. You wanted it to be slow, and now the kids are kind of bored, and you don't know what to do with them, and you kind of just wish they'd go in the other room so you can like do something that, oh, there's a plane, maybe you should go on vacation. Well, maybe your vacation hasn't come yet and you're waiting for it, or you haven't planned one. Well, this is the time when moms have to put their thinking noggins on and really come up with some stuff that is going to benefit your kids. And it's a perfect time to really solidify the siblings and to create connection with them yourself. So it is a calming time, a calm down time, but it is a time when moms need to put a little bit more into gear and not just have everybody on iPads or watching TV and then having them be at the pool and then hoping they're tired enough by the end of the day. It is a time to literally learn something, like do something that you're going to do. Remember what I told you, that like the school, no matter what kind of schooling you use, there is an education that has to take place with your kids and for their school and what they need to know, and the reading, writing, arithmetic, and all that. And however you decide to educate your children. But there is a spiritual education that they need and a physical education. And so how about pulling out some of those spiritual ideas that I suggested to you a few weeks ago? I'll put that link of that resource in the link above so that you can grab it if you didn't get it when we were talking about it. It was May. Who needed it then? Well, you might want to look at it now. But helping your children solidify their relationships. So finding things for them to do together. And when they're doing things together, you might have to be involved because, you know, they're learning how to get along. And there's nobody easier to be like mean to or like push or whatever than a sibling. Because I don't know why that is. It just is. All kids do it. But it is a time when you can do it. But you're going to have to be there with them. And just know that this is one more thing that you're modeling for them and you're teaching them, so as they go through life, they will be better at communicating, and it's going to benefit you because in a few years they're going to know how to get together and spend time together and enjoy one another. Now, one of the things that we do, like I was with my grandchildren this weekend and I noticed that they were playing together. Sammy, don't drink that. That's gross. Why is my dog drinking water like that out of a bucket? Oh my gosh. Anyways, they're playing really well together, but I noticed it was difficult for them to play a certain thing. We were putting together a track and the Legos were involved, and we had a golf ball that was the rock, and the kids wanted to play something with it, but they needed some help. Now, I've got a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, so that's, you know, kind of right in the middle. And they needed to play together without like one thinking of something and then wanting that piece, and then they couldn't find that piece in the Lego box. And so I had to be there with them and to talk to them through it. So when one, I dug my hands in and I said, look what Mimi has found in here. And one found something really cool and the other one said, but I want one of those. He got the cool thing last time. And I'm like, there's lots of cool things in this Lego box. And everybody gets to have something cool. Now, Hudson, why don't you put down the piece that you just got and help your brother find a really cool piece. Here goes Mimi. I'm going to dig it in. And when I pulled it up, they both started looking for something for the younger one. And even though I had to kind of be there to monitor it a little bit, they learned something in that moment. They might not remember it, but they learned that everybody can have something cool. And if somebody doesn't have something cool, like, you shouldn't take their thing because they got a cool thing. Like, ask them to help you find a cool thing. Because you know what? There's lots of cool things to go around. So we don't need to be jealous of other people or want to take what they have. In that moment, I was able to talk to them about coveting. I know, Mona the mom mentor, she loves all the spiritual stuff, but it was a perfect time. This is what the Bible talks about when it says train your children up while they're walking, while they're sitting down, while you're going about your way. And the opportunity came up for me to say, hey, this is like what they say in the 10 Commandments, not to covet, not to envy, not to take what doesn't belong to you. And Hudson had a conversation about it. He goes, that's right, Mimi, we're not supposed to steal, but it's not really stealing to want what other people have. I'm like, oh no. Actually, when we see something that someone else has, it gives us an idea. Hey, I like that. I'd like to have one of those. And then look around. See how you can get one of those. Is it something you need help with? Is it something that you have to wait for? Is it something that you would be okay with if you didn't have it tomorrow? But thinking those things through. We had a really good conversation about those. And we hit 3 of the 10 Commandments. And we were playing with Legos. So as you're with your kids and you're playing with your kids, then you're able to teach those things and it just kind of flows. Always be looking for the spiritual side of a situation. Okay, another thing is when our kids were fighting, we made them figure it out. And first we taught them in several ways, and that's something I'm going to teach in the fall in the Moms Like Us Academy, and it will be part of our membership when we get that going. How to discipline your kids and how to get your kids to get along and all of that stuff. We'll be teaching all that. But basically, it was like, you're a forever friend. This is your forever friend. You're going to be friends with this person forever. And so now, as they got a little bit older, 8 and 9, it was like, you have to go into the room, that room over there, and I'll be out here if you need me, but you two need to talk this through and don't draw blood. I always said that. It was so funny. And you know what? They're still really good friends, and they work through their stuff still. There are ways and things that we're teaching our kids in these summertime slow times when we have a chance to watch them and to be together and to bond and glue ourselves together as a family. So I hope you'll take this little bit of advice from Mona the Mom Mentor. If it gets really boring this summer, don't just ignore it. Go ahead and teach your kids something special about the scriptures and work on their spiritual development, just like you would their physical or their educational development. All right, little mama, you know it's your job. It's your job. You got to do it. But Mona and the Mom Mentor is here to help you. Because moms like us, we figure things out like this. We have to. Because we love our kids. We don't want to screw up our kids, and we don't want to mess up our marriages. And we certainly don't want to lose ourselves in the process. So moms like us figure out things like this. Oh, look at my hair. It's like doing this. Yeah, I probably should do something with this. Okay, I will before my man gets home. Baby, if you're watching this, I promise I'll do something. All right, little mamas, you are going to go and have a really great summer. And I'm going to talk to you tomorrow a little bit more about how to make the summertime that gets kind of boring, how to make it fun. Okay, all righty, that's it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, I hope you liked this episode of the Moms Like Us show. And if you did, I hope that you'll share it. You'll share it with another mom friend because, you know, moms like us do things like this. I also hope that you will check out the Moms Like Us Academy, where we take ideas like we've been talking about on the show, but we go deeper. We just don't get inspired and think, ooh, that's a really good idea. I think I want to try that. We actually learn how to do these things and why we need to. And then you know what? You have Mona, the Mom Mentor, and other master moms that teach the master classes in there. They come alongside and we help you implement and really truly change your mom life into the mom life you've always wanted to have, because motherhood isn't a natural talent. It's a skill, sweetie, and you can learn it. So go and check out the Moms Like Us Academy today and find me when you get there and say hi.